Good afternoon. Welcome on in to the afternoon edition of From Day One. Courts are in session. We go down to the land of El Paso with Judge Redhill. Simply put, don't mess with her. By the way, Law Talk with Mike will be with us for some commentary as we have Judge Redhill in court.
Barcena's the last name?
Yes.
Barcena, announce on the council, please.
Fred Zonk for the state of Texas. Dan Macias for adult probation, Your Honor.
Very well. Okay, Miss Barcena, Barcena, Rick? Ordaz.
I know this is my usual happy hour, but I'm West Coasting it right now, so it's earlier, and I'm going with the Diet Mountain Dew at this point. Just for those keeping score at home.
Ordaz, Miss Ordaz. You are here without an attorney, correct? Yes. Okay. Correct. Very good. Okay, Mr. Macias, talk to me about what Miss Ordaz is doing and not doing.
Your Honor, Ms. Ordaz, tested positive on the Smart Start interlock device on May 26th. Ms. Ordaz sent me an email that day saying that she had consumed, I believe, 3 beers, and she blew positive into the machine. She explained in detail in her email. It was in Spanish. I had to get my senior CSO to help translate it for me. She admitted that she had consumed. She blew a .031 at 9:29 p.m. She did blow later at 10:43 p.m. and by that time it was zeros. She explained in her email, I guess, what she was going through. Yeah, like I say, it was in Spanish. I did submit it to the court. My Spanish is, reading Spanish is not very good, or else I would read it, but she was very remorseful, and so I consulted with my senior CSO, and we requested this admonishment hearing.
Okay. She's on for DWI furthermore?
No, Your Honor, it was a DWI, I think, with a child, and it was reduced to DWI.
Okay. And she's been...
Okay, so she's was supposed to test, and she blows a .03, which isn't very much. It isn't very much, but the problem is she's in violation. It's not she's not trying to drive. She was previously charged with DUI with a minor, and of course the judge does not take kindly to that. It gets reduced, but still the judge knows what the original charge was.
Correct.
On probation for how long?
She's been on probation since August 2021, Your Honor.
6 months.
Okay, and she's not had a positive reading?
No, Your Honor. This is the first actual violation we have. She just used the vehicle. I believe we had a positive last year, but it wasn't her. It was, I believe, her youngest son. And I let her know that, hey, your son actually blew positive in the beginning, and she brought it to his attention and stuff. But we haven't had any positive UA or BA or on interlock. She has completed her victim impact panel class, her DWI education class, and she's always...
Hang with us. Judge Redhill gets wound up. It's
okay.
Worth seeing.
Worked. So I asked her to contact her insurance so we can start looking for a counselor to see if we can get some kind of treatment services.
Your insurance company?
Yeah.
Company for counseling services?
Yes, Your Honor. Unfortunately, anytime we have a person that has insurance, our TAP program will not accept them because the insurance will pay for that. We're supposed to pay for that, and it puts us at I believe, a disadvantage.
Okay. So, and she's been on the alcohol monitoring device for how long?
We've had it since she was placed on probation. We did have to switch from one company to the other because since it was interlock, we had to get multiple downloads as requested by the court, and the other company was charging her every single time, so we did switch over to Smart Start, which would not charge her for the multiple downloads a month.
So she's on Smart Start interlock?
Yes, and it also has a GPS runner.
When she blew, where was she? When she blew positive, where was she? Check.
Let me go ahead.
Here's where the problem is, right here.
Okay,
she wants to know the location of the defendant when she had a positive. and she tries to shim her. The judge does not like it.
Bring it up real quick, Your Honor.
I did forget, Ms. Mata. I forgot to give my speech. There's going to be no recording, you guys, and we are on YouTube Live. If anybody present does not want to participate in YouTube Live, let me know now or at the time that I call your case. Okay, please. Thank you, Ms. Mata.
And don't commit crimes.
What question did I ask, Mr. Macias? I forgot.
You're asking for the GPS.
Yes, did you check her GPS when she blew?
I'm bringing it up right now.
That's important. She could have been in a bar. I don't know why you didn't check it, Mr. Macias.
I have the last one they gave me was 8760 Gateway West, El Paso, Texas. It was at 11:51 p.m. That's the last GPS place that I have.
No, I want the GPS at the time that she blew positive. Is that what you're telling me right now?
I'm trying to bring it up, but that's the only one that's giving it to me.
I don't understand what you're answering. No, I don't understand what you're answering. I'm asking for the GPS at the time that she blew the positive on that kid.
Yeah, I want to know where the fuck she was.
Do you have a GPS for that day, that time, that minute she blew?
At that exact minute, Your Honor, I don't have one, Your Honor. I'm looking
Okay,
at
so how many minutes after do you have that GPS?
It's at 11:51.
And when did she blow?
She blew positive at 9.
That doesn't help us.
At 9:29 p.m.
That doesn't help us. So why can't we get a GPS at the time of the blow?
The judge wants the GPS.
Don't know, Your Honor. I'm trying to look to see why he's not giving it to me. I'm looking at the screen right now, the Smart Start.
Sounds like not smart start.
I'm all over that clip as well from him. That's what I was saying. Law Talk with Mike can't just slide out to SoCal for a weekend without all the defendants in the country acting up.
Yeah, Mikey.
Miss June, can you help Mr. Macias? Any tips on how to get a GPS at the time of the blow? Positive blow?
Judge, I think if the...
Our glasses match, Miss Carpio.
No, Judge, yours are better. Always.
I think they are, but always, but we kind of have the same.
Thank you. I appreciate
Thank you, Beverly. I appreciate it. That's awesome.
it, Judge.
Can you give him any tips on how to find it quickly? No?
You know what, Judge? I'll go ahead and send him a message so he can send me the provider so I can look into it with him.
Okay. Miss Ordaz? Sí. Yes. At the time that you were positive,
Where were you?
reading, where were you?
En calle Zaragoza, on Zaragoza Street.
That's not what I'm asking.
She doesn't want to know the address. She wants to know what type of establishment. Are you at a house? Are you at a bar, perhaps?
The place
I didn't
where
ask you.
Do you need the place where I was?
Yes, ma'am. That's what I asked. What place were you at the time of your positive blow? And I don't want any games with you.
I don't know. On the pockets at Zaragoza and another street. I don't know where the other street is.
Did I ask you the streets or did I ask you the place?
Your
believe you
Honor,
asked the
this is a interpreter. On pockets, that's on Zaragoza. The name of the place is Pockets.
Okay. That's a billiard place. That's a pool.
It's a
hall.
bar.
Restaurant. It's also a restaurant.
Shut up.
And bar.
Sort of.
Can somebody look up Miss Amelie?
Yes,
Can
Judge.
you look up
Back to
pockets?
the food.
Yes, Judge.
It's a bar, Your Honor.
It's a
I'm
bar.
sorry, Miss.
It's a bar and pool place.
Miss Ordaz, I don't want any games with you. I'm going to put you in jail right now if you don't answer me and if you're not forthright with me. That's a bar, isn't it?
See, bar.
It is a bar. You can
It's
also.
a bar. I didn't ask that. It is a bar, isn't it, Miss Ordaz? Stop your game.
See?
You've
Yes.
upset me. Stop your games.
In the mix. No.
No?
It's funny too because this defendant just does not visually fit the mold. She just looks like a nice old lady. Oh, but Ron Hall is not having it.
No, she doing
And at
hustling
11
people at the bar?
Yeah, I'm on
At
right
11
now.
o'clock, Mr. Garcia, can you get on mute? Mr. Garcia, can you get on mute? You're interrupting, please.
Mr. Garcia. Policía acá. Get on
Señor
multa.
Garcia, oye el juez, can you please mute yourself?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry, Judge.
you are sorry.
That's okay.
Mute it.
I apologize.
That's okay, sir. Thank you. Okay, Miss Amelie, you don't have to check. Pockets is a billiard bar. Maybe they serve bar food, chicken wings.
AK bar.
Yes, Judge, they had a drink menu and
That's because it's a bar.
Chicken wings for the thumbnail because I think that's my favorite part. I just like the incredulous chicken wings.
I think I might use that myself, Mikey.
It's a bar. Mr. Love, what were you doing at a bar on probation?
She wanted her chicken wings.
Fui a comer alitas y pues estando ahí pues pedí una cerveza.
I went to eat wings and being there already, I did ask for a beer.
Oh, I mean, come on, no one's buying this.
I would need wings, but since I was already there,
I'll just do that all the time.
give me cerveza.
Since I was there, I thought, why not order one?
Give me cerveza. Give me a beer.
Why would you go to a bar while you're on probation?
No quiso usar como bar, lo quiso usar más bien para ir a comer.
I didn't want to really use it as a bar more than anything. I went there to eat.
Okay, I'm tired of your games. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. You're playing games.
Jail.
I'm not gonna play your dumb games, Ms. Valdez. You can't answer us questions straight. You knew it was a bar.
Bueno, sí es un bar.
Yes, it is a bar. It is.
Finally.
Yes.
20 minutes later, Mr. Macias, is she always this evasive and obstructive and playing games?
See. See.
No, Your Honor. She sent the email that day. I spoke to her
The
and
first
she
answer is
seemed
C.
remorseful. I'm not sure. When I told her I was going to have to inform the court of the situation, and I told her that I was going to request a hearing, but that we were going to be in front of the judge. So.
Okay. And did you tell her she can't play games, she can't lie in front of Judge Angel, because Judge Angel does not lie.
Judge Hell don't play
I think
games.
everybody already knows that, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, you're going to jail for 3 days for the positive. You better not go to a bar again. You better not play games
Boom! She just drops the hammer on her right there.
with this. You better not be evasive with me. You better just answer my questions honestly.
See.
Ma'am, you were arrested for DWI with a child. That's pretty serious.
See.
For you to go to a bar to eat wings, that's a ridiculous excuse. Where other restaurants have wings that aren't bars. You went to a bar because you wanted to go to
Mike,
a bar.
I know you want to speak on that.
Although I almost dispute that. I'm sure it exists, but like 99% of places that have wings, the whole point is to get you thirsty to drink beer. That's the marketing value of wings. Plus, not a lot of sober people eating wings. Just saying.
And then you were there until 11 or 12 at night. God knows when.
No me quedé hasta las 11.
I didn't stay there until 11.
A las 9 que salí, cuando tenía que soplar con la persona que estaba, tuve que pedirle ride para ir a recoger a mi hija a la escuela porque llegó de un game de...
I stayed there until 9, and then when I had to blow, I did ask the person that I was with for a ride because I had to go pick up my daughter from school because she was coming back from a game.
Okay, here we have Artie with the counter example. He eats wings sober.
Artie, shut up.
All right.
Okay, I didn't ask that question.
Yeah,
I didn't ask that question. It doesn't matter. I don't know what that has to do with the fact that you're positive at 9 o'clock. Okay. And we have a GPS. Did you find out where she was on that? Did we get a GPS? Mr. Macias?
Your Honor, it just gives me the one at 11. It does not give me the one where she go exactly at 9:29 p.m. But it is
The next time we have a hearing with a positive reading, I want a GPS reading as well too. Mr. Macias. Okay. You're going to jail for 3 days, ma'am. Right now, you're going to jail for 3 days for the positive, and for all these games that you played, you made me. It's been 15 minutes, and I couldn't get a straight answer from you. So, next time you appear before me, I want you to make a resolve. You're not going to lie. You're not going to play games. You're not going to avoid the question.
Less lie, less game.
Okay. Anything else?
Okay.
Now, more
Anything
jail.
else? And I don't want another positive reading, ma'am. Please.
No.
Anything else, Mr. Macias?
no, Your Honor, that is all.
Mr. Zoc, are you okay with the 3 days right now?
Yes, Your Honor.
You want more?
3 days, I think we can do it.
You want more?
Okay, good.
Bye.
Thank you.
That prosecutor is cool. He says about 5 words the whole thing. It's a bar. 3 days will do. My work is done here.
Thank you. Let's
All very reasonable.
put her in jail, Mr. Salazar. Thank you very much. Ms. Brenda Salayandia, you wanted to go next. Are you still here with us? Ms. Salayandia? I guess she's not here. Right, Miss June?
No,
So that's the end of that. I do have more of the clip. She goes to rake a guy over the coals. She's in the mood today. I don't know if you guys want to see that or not.
Yes.
Although at some point she does say to him, Do you see what I just did to this woman? I can do that to you."
Yes, give it to us.
We'll let her.
she had to run to the 168th.
That's okay. That's okay. We'll wait for her. Miss Hernández, ¿alguien más que se va a dirigir a la corte que necesita intérprete?
Okay.
Por favor, dime ahorita.
Nobody.
Great. Miss Hernandez, thank you so much for this morning. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Judge.
Your Honor, may I be excused?
Yes, thank you so
Thank you
much.
for putting her in jail.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a great day, sir.
You too, Your Honor.
Yes, thank you. Okay.
No, I got a great
Start with my first case, which is Mike Centeno. Mr. Mike Centeno, are you here?
Yes, sir. Yes, Judge, he's here. He's
Unfortunately, I am.
He's approaching. Great. Okay. Great. Let me call the case 2019-1118, Mike Centeno, and
Circuit Court, Ben's Office, State of Texas.
Oh, this poor guy.
Tracy Garcia with adult probation.
Thank you, Ms. Garcia. Mr. Centeno, you are here without an attorney, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Bad to it.
You understand it's an admonishment hearing. I'm going to scold you. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Very well.
Others are going to
Okay.
rake you
No
over the
spanking
coals.
here.
Miss Alayandia is coming in right now, but I've already called the case. Okay. Garcia, talk to me about Mr. Centeno.
True, but not always.
Yes, Your Honor. The reason the admonishment hearing was requested, it was due to Mr. Centeno. He's been on probation since November 21st of 2019. He hasn't worked any community service. Community service was just open in March. He was advised that he could start working community service hours. Also, he hasn't made any payments to probation fees, Your Honor.
Uh-oh.
He has a delinquent balance of it is $1,715.
Okay, you're going to see that this guy hasn't complied with any of the terms of his probation. And he has got to be sweating bullets sitting there watching Judge Rangel put Grandma in jail for 3 days. Knowing he hasn't done squat. And then they call his case. Woo!
He's only made 2 payments since he's been on probation. Also, he failed to report for the month of May of 2022, Your Honor.
Hi, Leanne.
What is going on with you, Mr. Centeno? What's your problem?
Yes,
So
Mr.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Just been very busy at work, and then it's pretty much like it. And then financially, I've been struggling. Like I'm behind on all my bills. It's not just probation fees. Like even my water bill, outstanding, my electric bill too.
I do have sympathy for this guy. He doesn't fight, and he really doesn't have any money. He really doesn't. But you still got to take care of it somehow, or at least look like you're trying.
Do you have water at your house?
Yes, ma'am, I do. Luckily.
Electricity? And you have electricity at your house?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you're not behind $1,715 on your water or your electric. So you intend to pay those, I'm sure. Your water bill. Right, okay. Okay, Mr. Centeno, the problem is what I see is you don't want to do anything I'm asking you to do on probation.
Your Honor, the hours. I mean, if I could explain myself, I didn't know it was open in March. That's what Ms. Garcia told me. My last PO told me they would find out and email me, but I never got the email. But I could.
When did the pandemic start? March of 2020, right, Mr. Centeno? March of 2020 was the pandemic.
Yes, ma'am.
Where they shut us down, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you pled November of 2019. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you did nothing for 4 months before the pandemic hit,
That's
right?
Richard.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what's your excuse then?
Honestly, I don't really have one.
Yeah. It's your probation is not a priority. That's the bottom line. Your work is your priority. Of course, you have to pay your gas, your electric, your water. That's a priority, as it should be.
Yes, ma'am.
But this probation is not a priority to you. I'm not a priority. Your probation is not a priority. And really, I should be your number 1 priority.
See, you should.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Rentano. Sorry,
I'm the
Judge
one
Rentano.
did you see what I just did to that lady? I can do the same to you, and then what?
It's going to be no good to me, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
There wouldn't be any good to me, Your Honor. Sorry.
But why don't you give me priority is my question.
I sure will.
That's my question. Why don't you give me priority when I just did what I did?
Oh, this is awful. Not only are you in trouble, but you're getting harped on like it's your girlfriend.
Oh, Mike.
I'm really feeling for this guy on second viewing here.
To her, and I can do the same to you. Why?
Give me priority.
Don't you give me,
Shoot me now.
I will from now on, Your Honor. I'm sorry, I figured 3 years. I could do 200 hours within before obviously the pandemic hit, but I will put just priority from now on. I'll be done with it in 2 months. So the hours, the payments, they can start making payments as soon as it starts this Friday.
Ms. Garcia, how many hours of community service does he owe?
100, Your Honor.
100? He has not done one. Have you been telling him, Mr. Centeno, please do community. Mr. Centeno, give us a payment. Mr. Centeno, please do a little.
I got a good clip from Judge Middleton this morning too, and he was talking you up. Of course, TJ was making fun of you.
Aw.
3B this morning in a sweet way.
A bit of hours. Have you told him that?
I did advise him, Your Honor. I do show on the notes that the previous officer did let him know that he should be making monthly payments, Your Honor.
When did you start supervising him, Ms. Garcia?
Just last month, Your Honor.
Okay. So that's why you have it. Okay. Who was the previous officer that he had that let him slide all this time? Who was it?
I like this. The judge is so jacked up, she wants to go after the probation officers for not being on top of it. She's loaded for bear today.
She's having fun.
Mr. Santillano, Your Honor.
How long did Mr. Santillano supervise him? Since the date of the plea?
Mr. Santillano got him July of 2021.
Okay, Mr. Centeno. I'm not very happy with you, obviously.
No kidding.
No shit, Sherlock.
Mr. Centeno,
Whoa, okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, somebody
Mr.
said something.
Centeno, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, answer me. Where do you work?
Oh, SGS Performance. It's a mechanic shop out of Montana. I do mechanic work and fabrication, welding.
Mechanic and what else?
Fabrication
Okay, sir. And you've been working there for how long?
for, I'd say like 7, 8 years, maybe not more.
Yeah.
So you didn't skip a beat? You didn't become unemployed during
That
COVID?
scenario.
No, luckily I didn't, Your Honor.
Hey, so what's your excuse for not paying one penny? Or he did pay a couple of payments, you said, right, Ms. Garcia?
He's made 2 payments, Your Honor.
How much? 2 payments of how much?
He made a $100 payment November of 2020 and $60 January of 2021.
Not looking good.
You're giving me pennies. If I amortize $160 from November 19th to now, you're giving me pennies, dollars a month. I cannot believe that you could not pay more monthly, Mr. Simpson. With your job, how much do you earn? How much do you earn a week or an hour?
It's like 500 a week, Your Honor.
Okay, that's about $2,000 a month. Wow. Out of $2,000 a month, you cannot give $10 a month to your felony court judge who holds the key to your freedom. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
That's pretty sad, Mr. Centeno. Pretty sad.
I apologize, Your Honor.
It doesn't cut it. Apologies don't cut it. Doesn't mean anything to me. I don't think it means anything to you. You just think that's the right thing to say.
No, yeah.
I don't think you're genuine. That's the problem. You're not genuine with that apology. It's not a genuine apology.
Genuine.
Okay, Ms. Garcia, what do I do? Put him in jail, give him a sanction? What do I do? Ms. Garcia, Mr. Zoc, tell me. Somebody, give me some recommendations. Because I want to put him in.
He does end in November, Your Honor, so I think an extension will be, consider an extension as well.
He ends when?
What is this probation officer thinking? She gives this whole speech and how should I punish this guy? And the probation officer, who she's already mad at the probation department on this case.
Yeah, she is.
Says, "Oh well, I think the next thing we're gonna do is ask for an extension." I mean, the timing is horrible on that.
November of this year, Your Honor.
Oh God.
Oh, shit.
What is he on for?
Possession of the cocaine, 1 to 4 grams.
Has
Drugs.
he been doing UAs, Ms. Garcia?
Thank you, Drew.
Yes, Your Honor. He provides UAs 1 time per week.
A week?
They've been clean, Your Honor.
A week?
Yes.
Since he got put on probation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is it the same day of the week every week, or is it different days?
From reviewing the results, Your Honor, I do see there are different days.
Okay. You go once a week, Mr. Centeno.
Yes, Your Honor.
Different days, different days, every week, right?
Different day.
I'm sorry?
Yes, ma'am. Different day of the week. I'm sorry.
Oh. And you've never come out positive.
That's a positive in your book,
Well,
sir.
that's a good thing,
That's one good thing.
undeniably.
That's
point.
one good thing you've done.
See,
The
that's one
only
point.
good thing you've done
As I say, that's a
is
point
you
in your
stayed
favor.
clean, I think. I mean, I think you did. I don't know. Because after you get tested, you could go do
I don't know. It's a coke charge, and I don't know. I literally don't know because I don't do criminal defense, but I think that goes through your system pretty fast, and that's why she's getting into the days. It's like marijuana, you have that, and you're going to test positive for a month. But with this stuff, I think it blows through you pretty fast. So if they don't catch you, you can do it and just by luck of the day still be clean.
Cocaine, and then we don't ask you for another week, and 3 days later, there it is. If I test you right now, would you be positive or negative?
Negative, Your Honor.
You don't lie to me.
No, ma'am. I was actually gonna go right after this to do my UA.
Yeah, but you're not going to go and put you in jail. Yeah, if I put you in jail, you're not going to go.
Oh, yeah. I believe you.
I'm sorry?
I believe you, Your Honor. But, I mean, that was my plan, I guess, after this. Go do my UA and then go back to work.
Had they asked you to do a UA today? Did your probation officer?
Yes.
Oh, they did ask you? Oh, they did. You asked him to do a UA yesterday, Ms. Garcia?
This morning, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. Okay. When did he do his last UA? Last week?
Last UA was June 16. I believe that was Wednesday.
Yes. Right now it's Thursday. Judge, how much is Mr. Centino paying a week for those drug tests?
$12, I think, right, Ms. Garcia?
It's $17 because he does take the ETG as well. He takes the drug test and the alcohol.
So that's $17 a week that you're paying, right, Mr. Centeno?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, that's actually one more positive.
That's $68 a month. But he earns $2,000.
Yeah, but you live in El Paso.
Do you have, Mr. Centeno?
2, Your Honor.
2?
Yes, ma'am.
Do they live with you?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know.
And you live with the mama of your children?
No, we're separated.
You're separated. So you live with your children where?
House, I have my own place. Just as we have like 50-50. So 1 week, like every Friday, we exchange kids.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm willing to give this guy a little more credit.
Good for you.
Yes, ma'am.
$2,000
Okay, sounds
pretty
like
much
you're being
with
a
2
good
kids.
daddy. It sounds like it. And you're not doing drugs. Those are 2 good things you're doing. You're taking care of your children
2 winners.
every other week.
And good ones.
Are you thinking of minimizing the UAs, Mr. Zoff?
I'm sorry, what did you say, Your Honor?
Are you thinking of minimizing the UA so he can have a little bit more money to pay?
Well, Judge, my thought was either we could do that, or we could have Mr. Centino concentrate on the community service hours and not care so much about the financial stuff. If he wants to do that, that's, to me, that's, I understand that Mr. Centino, $2,000 a month with the house and 2 kids, that's not the most money. And so I do sympathize with that, but if he could, continue with providing clean UAs and then concentrate on community service, then I think we might be able to term
On the expected date and not extend. Ms. Garcia, what do you think?
I'm in agreement with that, Your Honor. That's what the court agrees to.
I know jail time. Nobody wants jail time.
Other than
Ms.
just right
Garcia,
there.
you want jail time?
I leave it up to the court's discussion, Your Honor.
I know, but what do you think?
Sounds like she wants jail time.
I mean, I think if he has the responsibility to take care of his kids, then I wouldn't recommend a jail commitment, Your Honor.
Mr. Zock, you don't want a jail commitment in this case?
Not right now, Your Honor. If he has any more violations, any failures, or anything at that point, Your Honor, I would definitely request it at that point, Your Honor. But I'm hoping Mr. Centino be able to concentrate now on the community service and knowing that it's serious. Since he has been providing weekly clean UAs, I think that's something wrong.
That's his saving grace. Yeah, it is his saving grace. Really. I think that's what saved him from jail then. Is that he's been going to get UAs on a regular basis, that he hasn't been blowing. I mean, he's been blowing up the court on lots of other stuff, but he's been going to get UAs. He's been reporting. You didn't report May of 2022 because you were too busy at work, Mr. Santana?
Yes, I was actually busy at work. One of the guys had quit, so we had a lot of slack to pick up on.
That's not good.
No, that's a strike.
That's not right.
We were giving you brownie points here, now you're taking them away again.
How many hours a day were you working?
That week was
A week? You could have reported.
Oh, I'm sorry, a day. Like 10 to 12 hours a day that week.
I know it's 4 weeks in May. Why didn't you report another week?
I don't understand.
Okay.
I really can't remember what the disposition of this hearing was because I got distracted. So I'm honestly watching this with you to see.
Sounds
I
good.
just asked why didn't you report May of 2022? You responded because that week I was working 10 to 12 hours a day. My response was, there's 4 weeks in May. Why didn't you report one of the 3 other weeks?
Oh, I think it was I guess they have to set up to Microsoft Teams, but I'm not sure how this goes on the email. But I got messages missed the online meet, kind of like virtual meet, and then was caught up by work, and then
So we're allowing virtual? We're allowing virtual reporting still, Ms. Garcia? You're allowing them to do that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can't even do that? And you can't even do that? We're allowing you just to check in on your phone wherever you're at, Mr. Centeno, and you can't do that?
Oh, that's
yes,
really
I
good.
can, Your Honor.
But you didn't.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not really very happy with him at all. I don't really want to give him a break. I really don't. But neither Mr. Zoc nor Ms. Garcia want to put you in jail. I will go along with that. However, you need to come up with a negative UA today. If you're U positive, then I'm going to reconsider jail time. Okay?
If I reconsider, you're going to jail.
You need to go get your UA today. I am not going to extend your probation. I
Hope he hasn't had any recent naughty adventures. We'll find out.
think I'm going to give you the opportunity to finish in time. I'm not going to give him any breaks on his fees. You know? How much is your rent? How much do you pay for rent, Mr. Centeno?
800. 800.
Yeah, that's almost half. Mr. Zoc is right. Mr. Zoc is right. $2,000 supporting you and your children a home is tight. But you don't blow me off completely. You have $10 left over. You have $15 left over. You have $30 left over. You've just been blowing me off in that regard, and I'm not going to accept that, Mr. Centeno. You need to pay monthly what you can. Show me the effort. Show me the fact that you really do respect my rules and my terms and my conditions and try to comply. Don't just blow me off like you've been doing.
She sounds like she got ghosted on Tinder here.
Oh, Mikey, did you ghost her?
Now, I'm going to put you on what I call is my eyeball therapy. And I call it eyeball because I'm looking into your eyeballs right now, and I'm telling you, if you don't do what I'm asking you to do right now, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. You have 100 hours of community service. He ends in November, which is how many months away?
No, 200 hours, Your Honor.
Yes, 200 hours. 200 hours. Okay, and we have July, August, September, October. When does he expire? November what?
November 20th.
Okay. I'm going to just count 4 months. Okay? For you to get off probation, November, we amortize 200 hours divided by 4 months. That is 50 hours a month. So you did this to yourself because if you want to get off on probation, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 50 hours monthly. This is his eyeball therapy. 50 hours monthly. How much can you pay a month? Does he have pro costs and fines?
No, it's already paid, Your Honor.
Okay. So all he has is just the probation fees. How much of the $1,700, and that's going to add up more, how much can you pay monthly towards probation fees, Mr. Centeno?
I could do 200 a month, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm going to say 150.
Okay.
Okay? I'm going to put 150. I don't want to strap you. A month you are going to sacrifice to pay. Somehow you're going to have to come up with a loan or something to get off probation for the 1750, 15, because you're not going to make that payment by...
Yes.
So I'm telling you, ask somebody for a loan when it comes to September, October-ish, right? So you can get off of probation.
Yes, ma'am.
He worked the entire time of COVID, did not skip a beat, and did not pay 1 penny. That's why I'm not very sympathetic, Mr. Zoc, with his 2 kids and, he has to maintain a house. He didn't pay 1 penny, and he did not skip 1 beat during COVID. He got $2,000 a month. And nobody was going out, and nobody was doing anything, and he couldn't even pay us $5. So I'm not going to give him a break on your probation fees at the end. You need to comply with everything I've asked you to do on probation. I'm not waiving probation fees. You need to pay them. And I'm telling you right now so you can make arrangements to pay so you can get off November.
Yes, Your Honor.
One misstep, we're going to have a status on this case in 45 days. I want to make sure this next month, and it starts today. From today until July 23rd, you better have done 50 hours of community service, paid $150, and reported.
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything else we need to impose and talk to him about, Ms. Garcia?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Zoc, anything else?
No, Your Honor.
I hope you take me seriously, Mr. Centeno, because look at what I did to that lady, and I can do it to you.
Okay. I'll make you proud. I'll do it.
Okay. Goodbye, Mr. Centeno.
Thank you.
May be excused. Yes, sir. Miss Brenda Salayandi, are you here?
Mike, you want to wrap
Well, there
it
you
up?
have it. I didn't really plan that. I was just going to do the first one when she throws grandma in jail for drinking at the pool hall. But that was kind of fun, and I actually forgot how they she's not happy. She just put some tighter restrictions on him, but she didn't send him to jail. But I do get the sensation that if he shows up in July with nothing to show that he might be going to jail.
I'd say
I'm
he
not
probably
sure,
is going to jail if he doesn't.
I mean, he's a sympathetic guy in that he doesn't make a lot of money. He does something productive, and he seems to be a good father who's taking care of his children. So you're pulling for him. You want things to work out for him, but you got to do better than he's been doing. You just got to do better than that. All right. Well, thanks for doing that. Like I said, the defendants have been acting up all over the place. I've got a good clip from another good clip from
Middleton?
Judge Simpson's room, and I've got a good clip from 3B this morning. And I don't know if I'll be able to fit them in. I might do a late night tonight. Tomorrow's pretty booked up. But it was fun, and thank you for coming out. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Mikey. We definitely appreciate you. Alright, with that, we'll finish this fight off and bring part A, the afternoon session, to a close. Of course, come back for the frauditors, auditors, substance, and Karens in the evening. And of course, the immortal Art Bell with the Bigfoot Museum in the overnight. Until then, make sure you do like, share, and subscribe. Help us get to that goal of 50,000 views. The Boxy will send those nice red packages over. And of course, 1,000 subscribers, so Google will put us on the algorithms. Congratulations to the 3 new subscribers we picked up in the last 24 hours. Coinbase, Ibotta, Game.gg, you know the drill on those. $10 free when you sign up. With the exception of Game.gg, you get the first 100 credits free there. And of course, more as you use them to do whatever you want, whether it be getting Valkyrie's favor or anything else outside of Dominion as well. And until next time, make sure you do like, share, and subscribe, be kind to one another, and release the Krakens as we march along this afternoon and every afternoon here from day one. Have a great afternoon. We will see you tonight for the auditors, the substance, the Karens, you know, the goodies, here from day one. Have a great afternoon, everybody, and we'll see you tonight. Once again, thank you for watching.